Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Grey-Bearded Summoner, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes, where we are going to be attempting to predict the young heroes, the units that will be appearing on the Young Heroes banner. With this, again, I have the luxury of at least being restricted to a single game, as I do not believe that the Young Heroes games, with the exception of sister games, have had units that are from two separate games. So, for example, Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, those characters showed up as young heroes. So, with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and move on to whom I believe, again, and I will state this only this one time for this video, my biases will show in this video. Firstly, a lot of people are speculating that it will be Shadows of Valencia. And as much as I would love for that game to get some attention in Heroes, Intelligent Systems also likes to swerve us. So what we think is going to happen may not necessarily be what happens, no matter how much we want it. And that can go just as much for Valencia as it does for the two games I've selected today. So, enough prattling on from me. Let's go ahead and get right on into whom I believe will be showing up on the banner. The first selection is Heroes. And I believe that the duo hero will be Duo Letizia and Veronica. Because Veronica's never been a backpack and Letizia's never been a duo at all. So, with that being the case, literally though, Veronica could be paired with practically anyone. Sharena, Alphonse, Bruno, Zacharias, or even to some degree Henriette. That would be an odd pairing, but not necessarily out of the realm of possibility either. However, for the units for the rest of the banner, Alphonse is a 5-star, because of course he is. Sharena is the 4-star, because Ias doesn't like her, apparently. Zacharias is the Tempest Trial. And Henriette rounding out the actual banner. With this, I believe that this is possible. All three options that I've mentioned, all three game options I've mentioned this time around, Valencia, Heroes, and spoiler warning, you've already seen the units in the brigade. I believe the other possibility is 3 houses. But Greybeard, we had 3 houses in winter. Yeah. We had Wind Clawed, and then we had a winter banner that was all 3 houses. Do you think Intelligent Systems wouldn't do it again? So that's my justification, and again, my bias. So, who's on the 3 houses banner? Well, you'll notice that this one's one short from the Heroes banner, because the character that is the duo, again, this one's more me. Duo Geralt and Citri, Byleth's mother. Spoiler warning, I guess. I apologize. I didn't think that one through. But yeah, spoiler warning. Citri, the name of Byleth's mother is Citri. And I believe a younger version of Geralt and Citri actually finally making an appearance in Fire Emblem Heroes would make for an interesting duo hero. Of course, everyone also always would believe that it would be young Edelgard and young Dimitri. And that duo makes sense as well. I could just as easily see that. But that's the gimme duo. That's the one you're expecting. Maybe, just maybe, Intelligent Systems can think outside the box and give this guy some love. I mean, I was ecstatic when he showed up because I didn't think that was happening. Truth be told, I didn't think that was happening either. But with his role in three houses and 3 hopes, that was inevitable. So, rest of the banner. Young male Byleth, Tempest Trial. Young female Byleth, 5-star. Young Dimitri, 4-star special, because we know how Intelligent Systems usually does these things. This is not a surprise to anyone. And then standout 5-star, of course, will be Edelgard. The question is, how will they process? What weapons would they give these units? Well, it would be highly possible that we would get a dagger Edelgard, because her young self had yet to become completely proficient with an axe, nor did they have a plot point that I'm gonna slide around instead of spoiler warning this time, though I'm almost pretty sure Heroes mentions it. But that aside, so maybe the first Edelgard dagger unit again. And there's also the possibility that it would be Dimitri, because it would have to be Dimitri Edelgard, because Dimitri hasn't been in a duo unit. No, Dimitri hasn't been in a duo unit, and Edelgard's already been on a point. So it would be Edelgard as backpack, Dimitri as point, so Dimitri would be the dagger. Regarding the other units, if I have to take an educated guess, maybe they would make male Byleth a lance and give female young Byleth the sword. Again, that's speculation. And then duo Geralt, I believe, would still be lance. Well, actually, I take that back. As that point in his life when he had met Citri, he would be the captain of the knights. Huh. Maybe he would actually. Maybe he'd have another version of the Knight Captain's sword that fallen female Byleth has from Three Hopes. That's a thought. Regarding movement type or any other further speculation, again, it's very possible that I'm completely wrong, and it's actually a Shadows of Valencia banner where we get, hopefully, some units other than Ulm and Celica. Nothing against them, just I'm sure I'm not saying anything a Shadow of Valencia fan hasn't already said. Why is Ulm and Celica the only ones seeming to get any real attention? I feel that. I do. But thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Do you think my ideas have any merit, or do you think I'm completely just running off of my own biases? Which, that would be fair. I would understand if you believed that. And who do you believe might be on the banner? Might be on the coming Young Heroes banner? Please feel free to comment below, or leave a comment, or come talk to me on Twitter. Come talk to me on Twitter or Blue Sky. I'm available on both, and I check both rather frequently. So please come by and say hello. But until next week and next time, where I will more than likely be I will definitely be summoning on the Saros banner, on the Saros Mythic banner. Regarding the rearmed Merrick and attuned Sita, I'm still up in the air on that one. But until then and next time, I will see you on the battlefield. Take care, everyone.